Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why not travel to Portland? Take out somebody.
Why may I travel to Portland? Well, take out somebody. Take out the cockroach them. Man and woman, Darrell Vaz. You must have heard that. Heard and seen, Mr. Vaz. that audio clip quite a few times prior to that night of the broadcast, Darrell Vaz, that you're referring to. Take out the cockroach then. Take out the thief. Take out somebody, man and woman, from Portland. You must have heard it many times, Mr. Vaz. I mean, you can't say that is something new. You could sue for that. Hey, Mr. Vaz. You could literally sue for that bit every day. You literally, Mr. Vaz, could sue for that line every day. I mean, every day God said, whoa, do you want to sue the pastor, Mr. Vaz? You can you can send the pastor a letter to because the pastor was the one who talked about the cockroach, man and woman in Portland, the thief, Mr. Vaz, in Portland. You might want to sue the lawyer. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, dear subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning on Global TV. Darrell Vaz has drawn us out. Good morning to YouTube. Good morning to TikTok. Good morning as well to Instagram. We're on Instagram this morning. I have finally retrieved my official Global TV broadcast page on Instagram. The Producer Wayne channel on Instagram. Yes, we have retrieved our Instagram account after months of being blocked out of it after my phone was stolen July of last year. But we are back on the gram. Good morning to Darrell Vaz. Good morning to Catherine J. Not so bright mental. Milk him, Catherine, milk him. Good morning, everyone. Honodo. Welcome. Darrell Vaz, draw me out of my bed over foolishness. Literal foolishness, Mr. Vaz. Marcia Thomas, good morning. Evan Bradford, Hero Bottom, Sharon Bernard. How you doing, Sharon? How you doing? Hanging in there? Audrey Robinson, Suzette Williams, Sheena Kelly, Vincent Denham, Empress Deb, Sophia Hall, Canadian Gal, Beaton Teach, Rennis Nicholson, Lorna Watson, Raymond G, Daphne Jackson, Rosemary Samuels, Debbie Jervis TV, well, Guan Pandis on the morning, yeah. Monica Wills, Jeffrey Gray, good morning. I see you. Good morning. Who else is here? Althea, good morning. Monica Wills, Christine Gilbert, good morning. Brenda Elson. Like and share the live, people. Like and share the live. Good morning, IG and thingy the phone right into fine. And I strain my eye, but good morning, IG, good morning, TikTok. Top up the screen, please. Thank you for being here. Let's try to have manners over TikTok here. Hold on. Clayton Williams, Elaine, Indigo, Delroy, Arnold. Say Cheese on Instagram, Michelle, Miss Step, Marcia. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Darrell Vaz, draw me out of my bed. Kathy, welcome. Over foolishness. Top up the screen, please. Over foolishness. Cousin Myrna, sorry, Wagwan, how you do? Can read. Good morning. Draw me out of my bed. Over foolish. Literal foolish. Mr. Vaz is worried about. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal, them. Take out the thief, them. Hey, Mr. Vaz. Defamatory. Like, seriously, Mr. Vaz? And you're not going after the pastor? You're not, Mr. Vaz, going after the pastor. You're not suing the whole of social media who regularly play this. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them, Mr. Vaz. You literally could sue every day for that. Another part of your gripe, Mr. Vaz. The attorney was sitting there. So what? So what if Isaac Buchanan was sitting there? How much time will you see you sitting in front of Andrew Holness while Andrew Holness making statement? Your lawyer, Mr. Vaz, your lawyer. Your lawyer, Mr. Vaz. I think it's a oopsie daisy. Quite a waste of time, wouldn't you agree? Burden of proof, Mr. Vaz. I'm waiting for Mr. Vaz video to come into the studio because I really thought I had it in there, but it shall be in studio soon because Mr. Vaz says some things and Mr. Vaz attorney wrote some things. But I want to say to Horace Changdata, gather up your money, Come here, you send chat. I pay you this and that for call Darrell Vaz name. Gather up your money, Munchie. Gather up your money when I go need it for help. When I go need it. Because on labor rights tend to want to not only normalize dunceness, but to want to push it off onto all of us. Collect your money, my dear. Me not tap you. Collect your money. What a way I go do with it? Coming on, no. We can't stop anybody, Andre, or anybody from call Darrell Vaz's name, or for that matter, to even to refer to the minister as a crook. The minister certainly. The minister certainly cannot have an opposition to us calling him a crook. The minister's track record shows the minister is a crook. So I don't see what problem the minister is having in his crookedness. But you ought to have a level of problem, Darrell Vaz, with Nigel Clark. Okay, now go keep me long here today because I go cook my Sunday dinner. But may I go address you and your attorney. I have to address Darrell Vaz and his attorney not so bright this morning. Bear with me, please. I'm trying to get Darrell Vaz into studio. I don't know why the minister is lingering outside so long? Right, the minister has finally made his way into the studio. Let's now listen to the minister speak.
This one, latest malicious, spurious allegation has to do not only with me, but with my children. And that's where I draw the line.
Darrell Vaz rejecting accusations on social media, linking him to the sale of a building previously occupied by Stocks and Securities Limited SSL. According to Mr. Vaz, prominent businessman Christopher Borman bought the building from SSL in 2013 and leased it back to SSL, which was already using the building. Borman is the father of Mr. Vaz's daughter-in-law.
He transferred it in 2023, the property, to his two children, which includes my daughter-in-law. And all of a sudden, I have been brought involved to say that I am involved on the basis of transferring SSL property to my children. How low can you get?
Mr. Vaz adds the transaction was handled by a law firm affiliated with the PNP president and opposition leader, Mark Golding.
My call today is simply now. Let us see who the true Mark Golding is. He would have full understanding and evidence of the transaction. And therefore, as a senior partner, he must come out and tell Jamaica the situation as it relates to the transaction that his law firm handled in 2023. Whether it was legitimate or not, whether Darrell Vaz or any of his family members were involved or not, and put all of the cards on the table so that this doesn't spiral out of control as all the other allegations surrounding SSL has.
The issue has...
May I go stop you there? So I need to get clear some things from Mr. Vaz. Mr. Bowman's children, particularly his son Jason, if that is the Jason, why is his name on the symbol limited as Lindo? That is one of the things you all need to clear up, because I only need to clear up a lot of things, and I'm going to show you where it went all wrong with the government and Nigel Darrell Vaz. You steady on, make him finish.
Also taken on a political tone, as Isat Buchanan, an attorney and PNP candidate for East Portland, was seen in the video when the allegations were made.
So what? So what if Isat was sitting there when the so-called allegation was made? So what? Why is it a problem? Have you not seen him on Partner Draw every Friday night? Carry on.
How did this information get out there? And for what reason is it being used?
Right, I'll tell you. Politics, Darrell Vaz. Let's limit it down to politics. The same way you found Mark Golding document and publish and then tell us that nothing in Jamaica is a secret, Darrell Vaz, I hope that bit might just answer your question. Move on. Move on, Darrell Vaz. Answered. Right? Politics. Simple and plain. They may not want to answer you like that. Politics, Darrell Vaz. You played with Mark Golding's citizenship and Visa Blue Harbor. It has been played with the transfer of the property to your daughter. Move on. Problem solved.
Where did it surface? It surfaced on a well-known PNP blogger's YouTube channel who has been seen campaigning with the now candidate against my wife.
So what? That vlogger, before being an independent journalist, campaigned and helped to push your party to power. So what? So what, Darrell Vaz? Move on. It was on that same Partner Draw TV when you want to throw Andrew under the bus when Portland people were going against you. You came to that same Partner Draw for interview to clarify to your people in Portland that Andrew this and move on, Darrell Vaz. It's journalism. All right? Move on.
In recent months. And the question is whether or not this is not orchestrated politically for political cheap points.
Mr. Vaz
It's actually not a cheap point, Darrell Vaz. And when I get to the Nigel Clark scenario, I will explain to you why the point wasn't cheap. It was quite a relevant point, Darrell Vaz. Politically well played, Darrell. If I that hot, you let me tell you. Politically, Darrell Vaz, well played. Move on.
has also threatened legal action against those who put out the misleading information if it's not retracted. SSL has been under heightened scrutiny since
What was misleading about the transferred shown with documentation? What I want to say to Darrell Vaz in this regard, Minister Vaz, fuck you. And to Mr. Vaz, attorney, fuck you too. Move on and get on with it.
since a $30 million fraud was made public in 2023. About 200 clients were impacted, including Sprint icon Usain Bolt through his company Wellgen Limited. The investigation is still ongoing. Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.
Okay, Andrea Chisholm and your waffle and whiffle. Now to Minister Vaz. Restricted for some audience. I think it's the FU word. Sorry about that. No, TikTok boy. Me and my mouth. Me and my mouth. Anyway, so the minister, the attorney rather, in the letter says, in the post, you falsely allege that property promised, Nigel Clark promised the country, was transferred to a government minister's daughter-in-law. That's actually not a false statement, Darrell Vaz. You know why? Firstly, she is your daughter-in-law. Secondly, the property in question was transferred. Let's go to public perception, Mr. Vaz. At no point since the fraud unfolded at SSL, the public were never at any time told that SSL does not own the building. The government, after the fraud, took it into receivership, administered by the government, the Financial Services Commission. Thereby, Mr. Vaz, SSL then becomes an agency of the government. Would you understand it that way, Catherine? SSL is perceived, the building then is perceived as property of the state, given that it was taken into receivership. At no time, Nigel Clark made that clear, Mr. Vaz and Catherine, to the public that this building was on lease or loan to SSL, and thereby will be transferred back to the rightful owner, Mr. Vaz. So your problem in that line, Mr. Vaz, fall flat when it comes to defamation. Does it not? Very, very flat. I'm not going to go through all of your letter because I learned quite well at law school, Mr. Vaz. So I don't have to come out here and rickety tickety and wafflety whifflety like your lawyer. The other part that seemed to hurt you and your lawyer, Mr. Vaz, take out the cockroach them. Take out the thieves. Take out the criminals. Take them out of our parliament. That, Mr. Vaz, you literally would have to sue on a daily basis for that particular line. It does not boost your argument or the claim, Mr. Vaz, of defamation leveled. Something I look carefully for in your 3-page letter was some deliberate, some words and phrases like malicious, that Andre Stephen, the broadcaster, was being malicious. He know otherwise, Mr. Vaz, when publishing the information, know it not to be true, Mr. Vaz. It was proved with document, Mr. Vaz, from the land agency. You then came out, Mr. Vaz, and admit to the transfer to your daughter-in-law. You see why your lawyer's eating you out, Mr. Vaz? Do you understand why your lawyer is eating you out? Because I didn't hear any of you come out and say he was being malicious. He deliberately lied. The information is false, even though you're claiming falsely alleged. It is your daughter, Mr. Vaz. Legally, she is your daughter. The matrimonial act, Mr. Vaz, she is your daughter. Legally, we don't have to say daughter-in-law. Mr. Vaz's daughter, as per the matrimonial act. If it's not so comfortable, then Mr. Vaz should take an amendment to Parliament and said, I don't want it to be so. And if Parliament think that it's a cumbrance to Mr. Vaz, then Parliament can so change it. But for now, she is Mr. Vaz's daughter. What in that statement, Mr. Vaz, was wrong? Take the problem you're having at this moment to the government who promised us, Nigel, the dishonorable Dr. Clark, promised us transparency under a cloud of lies and deceit. The honorable doctor promised us transparency under a cloud of lie and deceit after the government took SSL into receivership. It is the government duty to inform the public who Nigel Clark asks for $15 million per month to run a failed institution, while at the same time, under the government control, the government organized a heist to burgle the same institution in their care and whose laptop was missing, the chief financial officer. So cause and say we are fool, all of them think to say, let's just threaten defamation and they will shut up. Okay, Mr. Vaz, your lawyer likes to waste your money. Let me provide you some more wastage of cash, Mr. Vaz. More wastage. You want to hear what case I would advise you to take to court? Let's come back after the ball out.
Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why not travel to Portland? Take out somebody.
Let's go to church a bit with Mr. Vaz. Then we'll answer Mr. Vaz on the other side and advise Mr. Vaz how he can waste more money.
Of a line on a faraway strand. It's a beautiful Lord of a soul. In my Jesus alive, where we never shall die. It's a
Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why not travel to Portland? Take out somebody.
No, never grow old. Why did I play that song this morning? Even though I always play this song. Politicians really wish mainstream media never grow old. The surprise for politicians is that they woke up one morning to find mainstream media dead. And they're all scattering all over the place to continue to keep information hidden. In an inside or hand middle age of social media and news and broadcasting, they still wish to pull a wool over our eyes after promising us transparency and accountability, which never came. Let me give you a more expensive advice, Mr. Vaz. Super injunction. Defamation, if you want to seal somebody's lips, Mr. Vaz, defamation may not be the right case you're going for. Defamation, Mr. Vaz, may not be your best bet. Sunshine, Wagwan, Eugene Brown, Zenith Beckford. What you ought to go after is what is called a super injunction that seal your lip. It's quite expensive application to the court, though, Mr. Vaz. And if granted that super injunction, what it will prevent all broadcasters, Mr. Vaz, from calling your NIMBY's name. So if you want us not to talk about the cockroach and the thieves and the criminals, Mr. Vaz, you ought to take out a super injunction. That is what will seal our lips. If the judge grant you, Mr. Vaz, a super injunction, then of course we cannot call the dishonorable crook of a minister's name in public. Do you think any court is so fool, Mr. Vaz? I know your lawyer may be fool to give the advice. You may be fool to accept the advice, Mr. Vaz. But do you think any court, Mr. Vaz, will grant you an injunction to seal our lips in a social media #new media age, Mr. Vaz? Sue you, minister. Sue you, minister. And you come out here and talk about sealing. In the broadcaster's argument, he never talk about a seal or such like a. He spoke about transfer. Maybe on the sales side of things, Mr. Vaz, you need to provide us more clarity. Because you tell us something more we never know, you know. You come out and I tell us something we never know. Maybe you need to come out and finish the story. But the problem you're having, Mr. Vaz, take that to Nigel Clark and the government, who you are a minister of that cabinet. If they cannot solve your problem, Mr. Vaz, by coming to the understanding that they lied to the public, they misinformed the public, they were not transparent with the public. If they fail, Mr. Vaz, the next best thing to do, take it to the Lord in prayer. It is a Sunday morning, Mr. Vaz, best day of the week. Take it to the Lord in prayer. It's quite a short life this morning, Mr. Vaz, to tell you, say, don't come threaten me with defamation. We call you thief, criminal, and crook every day, Mr. Vaz, because you are. Because me behave for TikTok, no, we call you the R word every day, Mr. Vaz, because you are. We call you the M word every day, Mr. Vaz, because you are. Oh, you come and sue for this, you truly all I know and shut way up. Wanna protect for election, Mr. Vaz? You lucky to TikTok hold me mouth this morning, sir. If I go for turn off my TikTok live for you this morning, Darrell Vaz. Darrell, the honorable, dishonorable crook of a minister. If I go for turn off TikTok this morning, you wouldn't like the tirade. Thank God TikTok hold my mouth this morning, Mr. Vaz. Thank God TikTok hold on palm my mouth this morning, Mr. Vaz. Because if TikTok never hold on palm my mouth, I would go south with you for the very south, low life a piece of politician that you are, Mr. Vaz, can hardly keep yourself out of a criminal aligned debacle. You're lucky. TikTok hold me mouth this morning, Mr. Vaz. Very lucky, Mr. Vaz. Go and ask Nigel and Andrew why, when the people of Jamaica money were paying to keep a fraud entity afloat, they weren't honest to the people by saying, okay, this is not SSL assets, so we will have to give it back. Nigel Clark told us SSL assets will not be permitted to transfer during the galanging, during the Financial Services Commission. So if Nigel leave the perception, if the government who was operating SSL as a government agency then, because they've taken it into their control, and they failed to disclose to us that this building is not a part of SSL's asset that we have frozen or promised not to transfer. On your defamation case, Mr. Vaz, you do know that the burden of proof is with you to prove that Andre lied, that his information was false, Mr. Vaz. I wonder if dear old Catherine the Poodle, I wonder if dear old Catherine the Poodle will be able, Mr. Vaz, to raise her bar, because the letter, the 3-page dollar wally that the attorney wrote really doesn't meet the bar, Mr. Vaz. I wonder if you'll be able to provide the burden of proof to show that you were being defamed. Is she not your daughter? The Matrimonial Act says she is one with your son, Mr. Vaz. Do you want to split your son in two, Darrell Vaz? If that is the intention, please let us know. The property, Mr. Vaz, was transferred to your daughter, Mr. Vaz. You admit that to be true. What is your problem? What then, Mr. Vaz, is your problem? That's why I'm saying if Nigel and Andrew can solve it, take it to the Lord in prayer. Now, the final issue. Press conference coming up on Wednesday. I am sure such of a hotbread of an issue concerning a minister of the Prime Minister's cabinet. It's almost certain that a question will get asked about this whole saga to the Honorable Dr. Balloonfish Morris. I hope in your waddle, madam, you will remember that just like you got into Darrell Vaz's head when Darrell Vaz gave that excuse and argument of how he got hold of Mark Golden's document and what he meant when he said nothing in Jamaica is a secret. Please bear that in mind. And if you watch press conference on Wednesday, I guarantee you the person to ask the question will be, the little dreadlocks girl from Thanks Sunshine. Thank you. The little dreadlocks girl from over Broadley Street, Lane, Corner, Avenue, Road, Back Road, from over Bradley Back Road. Yes, I guarantee you that is the young lady that will ask the question. The little Rasta here, dreadlock here, young girl around Bradley Back Street. I guarantee you that will be the person to ask that question. So we know you are a NIMBY eyes minister. We know you're very soft skinned. We know you don't like to hear spurious things, Minister. But if you come out and admit the information, Kathy, thank you, that was published, where walk and blow bullhorn over Darrell Vaz. You liar, eat you out, you know. Starboy, how you do? You liar and yam you out. And may try make you liar and yam you out more. Apply for a super injunction. That will close our lips, Mr. Vaz. If you want to shut us up, apply to the courts. Angela, how you do? Long time. Christopher. I still do. Anybody who may miss, quite a few of you over here this morning, thank you for being here. Make sure now hit the like button. A Sunday, I go cook my dinner. I not stay out here long. I just come to make Darrell Vaz know, say, you not spend enough money, Darrell Vaz, spend more. Oh God, people, oh God. 517 on up on the channel. And 140 other honor. Hit the like button. No man, labor right, trollers. Hit the like button. Portland labor rights. Hit the like button. Now not go on, so. On a turn bad, so. It's just a like button, you know. It is just a like button. Carol Williams, everybody, how no do. But Darrell Vaz, please, defamation, trying to use defamation to frighten people, it's quite a very old trick in the book. And not something where I really work anymore or make much sense. What you can do though, Darrell Vaz, is apply for a super injunction. Normally, Darrell, it's celebrities and politicians that uses that particular law and piece of developing law to hide their dirty tricks and secret from the public. I'm going to give you a case that you can use as precedent. And I'm giving you a case that will allow your case to fail, Mr. Vaz. And that's a case in the United Kingdom called Triple A. Triple A got to do with the former Prime Minister Boris, or you all know him as Boris Johnson. We know him as Joris Bonson. Joris Bonson liked to fling himself here, there, and everywhere with whoever wants to lie down with Boris or Joris. So Joris Bonson has a child who he's hiding and don't want the public to know about because it will tar and feather his political career, because we all know Joris Bonson to be a fling it here and there. So the uncle of the young lady who has the child wants to go public and Boris Johnson wants to keep it silent. So Joris Bonson take a super injunction to the court, and the uncle defended the super injunction and won. So I'm giving you a fail precedent, Mr. Vaz, that you can use in your super injunction case. And I'll tell you why the judge did not allow Joris Bonson to hide his dirty behavior. It's because Boris Johnson is a public politician and does make decisions that affect members of the public, all of us. So whatever Joris Bonson does, we must all know about it. Do you think you will win successfully with such a failed precedent, Mr. Vaz? One thing you can silent everybody about, you go collect money for pay Andre, for call Vaz, if he if he call Vaz name one more time, who do you think you all are? Darrell Vaz is a crook. We all know the minister to be a crook. It's no secret that the minister is a crook. Just look at the newspaper articles surrounding the minister. Look at how the minister visa was removed and reinstated with a lower quality. The minister is a crook. The minister is not being defamed when we say the minister is a crook. The minister is an R word. The minister is an M word. It's the truth. Why for your one skin so thin? How much time have you heard we talk about Horace Chang illegal gun smuggling? He has never come out here and oopsie daisy. How much time you hear we talk about the Babsy Grange gangsterism and providing guns and rental cars for young men? Have you ever heard Babsy come out here and screaming like a pig, Mr. Vaz? Why are you so thin-skinned? Anyway, Mr. Vaz, you may want to visit a crocodile or a tortoise. Roughen up the skin, Mr. Vaz. Strengthen it up. Skin too thin. Skin, Mr. Vaz. Way too thin. And finally, release the Kroll report. You've got nothing to fear. You have nothing to hide. Why the Minister of Finance, Dr. Clark, went to court under the FSC to block aspect of the report. Why the current Minister of Finance, Favour Williams, is calling for legal caution before the report is being published. What are you hiding? Publish the Kroll report. Thank you very much for being here this morning, this afternoon on the Global Television Group. Lovely to have your support. As always, I go cook my dinner now because not even 300 I only don't hit the like button yet. So me is going off to cook my dinner now. Have an enjoyable weekend. Rest of the weekend, you all, even though at the start of the week, as they say. Thank you all for being here this morning. Make sure you support by hitting the like button if you're on. Quite a lot of you are on thingy rather this morning on TikTok. I want to now tap up the screen. Labor rights, I could don't support my platform because I don't like the truth. Sure, Wagwan. Because I don't like the truth, labor right, but I don't support my platform, and I will sit down over here and not even a little tap the screen or anything. No, sir. We're not done bad. Tell Darrell Vaz to call me, let me tell him how to waste money. Come and say Darrell Vaz love waste money. So I can give Darrell Vaz some waste money advice. The minister needs to apply for a super injunction to prevent vloggers from calling his name in anything to do with SSL or anything him don't want if you call him name in. The right thing to go, not defamation. Not defamation, Mr. Vaz. Try something else. No, sir. Hurry. Starboy, make Horace Chang data stay because I say Horace Chang data. I walk and pick up money for pay Andre, say Andre can call Darrell Vaz name. Oh, please, Horace Chang data. Why you don't go find something, though? The Olano take on a problem to Nigel Clark. Nigel Clark lied to the nation. All right? And if it don't work when you take it to Nigel Clark, take it to the Lord in prayer. That's all I can advise you, Darrell. Or try to get a super injunction. All right? Thank you all for being here this morning. Lovely to have your all support. Make we play with Darrell Fraser one more time. Oh, Darrell Vaz, this you afraid of? This you afraid of, Darrell?
Out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Move them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Remove them out there.
And that hot Darrell Vaz.
Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why not travel to Portland? Take out somebody.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.